Hello there. How are things? Good, good. I'm well. Thank you for asking. I appreciate that. Feels like it's been a while since you've seen me, right? I'm recording all these videos back to back, so to me, it's been about 30 seconds. But for you, I'm sure you've been diving into the Getting Started guide and your brain is filled with Keela, so the time has flown. Today, we're going to be looking at my beloved knowledge base. The customer care team have worked really hard to compile resources, training videos, all kinds of goodies into this knowledge base. And it's actually one of the most comprehensive and detailed of its kind in the entire industry. So, as you can see, I am very proud of it. But because it's so detailed, often when you go there for the first time, it can be really overwhelming. There's so much stuff in there. So today we're looking at how you can make sense of it, how you can find your way and sort of navigate around it. Think of it as your compass to the knowledge base. Let's take a look.
The first thing you'll see when you arrive are these big tiles at the top. We've put these up here in the place of honour so that they'll always stick out, and you'll recognise the Getting Started guide here. These are sort of the most important things you might need to reference whenever you come here. As you scroll down, you'll see there are a lot of other tiles, and you'll recognise many of these from the sidebar. For example, I've got a tile for dashboard, a tile for contacts, and a tile for fundraising here. And if I flick back to Keela, you'll recognize these three sections in the sidebar. So they have their own tiles within the knowledge base. So let's say I want to know more about something specific in Keela, like maybe forms. So if I'm over here, I'm in the forms section and I think, all right, I want to know more. I can click on the forms section here and see all of the articles that are available for that specific section of Keela right here. Within each tile, you'll see sections, and within those sections are articles. The order of these sections is important. It's usually best to start in the first section and work your way left to right, moving down. But that's if you're just perusing and getting a kind of introduction. If you have a specific function you'd like to see or a specific question, you can scan through the articles and sort of find the title that best fits what you're after. So for example, I'd like to learn how to create a form. So I'll click here on how to create a form. Alrighty, so these are our knowledge base articles. So these are step-by-step instructions with accompanying screenshots that you can use to navigate Keela. In this screenshot here, I can see that I need to head to Forms in the sidebar and then click on this purple Create Form button to get a form created. So if I jump back into Keela and know that I'm on the Forms sidebar section here, here's that purple Create Form button there for me. So that's how you can kind of use them to learn. If you're scrolling through an article and you think you might want to jump to a specific area, you can use this table of contents in the sidebar here. So for example, perhaps I want to learn what form type is. I can click here on form type and it'll take me to that area of the article straight away. So that can be a handy way to jump around. If you know exactly what you're looking for, you can always use the search bar on the main page or this search bar up here, which appears on every page. So let's say I'm wanting to find more about how to send emails in Keela. So I'll type sending emails and I'll ignore that drop down list. I'll press enter. And here I can see that there are 167 results for sending emails in Keela. So we'll bring back the most relevant result at the top, which is of course our sending emails in Keela article. We have training videos scattered throughout articles all over the knowledge base, but you can also find a collection of them here of the most commonly used. So if I click on this, perhaps I'd like to learn how to create an e-blast. I click on that article there and I can see the video embedded directly in it. So we use YouTube to embed our videos. You can play the video right in this article. If you want to see it in full screen, just click on the full screen button here and it'll zoom everything out. You can also view it in YouTube by clicking on this YouTube button here. Another really cool thing I wanted to show you was that if you click on this settings icon here, you can increase the playback speed. So it'll automatically default to normal, which was the speed that I recorded this video at. But if you want, you could increase it to 1.75, which means the video will be sped up. So that can be a really good option if you're coming back later on and you've already watched it once and you're just wanting a quick refresher and a zoom through the session. You can access the knowledge base at any time directly in your Keeler account. So if I click on the support button down here, I can search sort of that knowledge base in my account. So let's try filters. I can access the article directly here just by clicking on it, and I can even watch this video. This can be great if you're just wanting to check something. If you're on a page and you think, what does this mean? You can type it in here and get a quick reference.
It's so beautiful. Ah, so proud of the purple and the articles and the details. Ah, we love it. But we're also always looking for anything we're missing. I like to think that nearly every question that you could possibly have is answered in that knowledge base. But if not, we always want to hear about it. So post your questions in the community. We'll answer them there, and then we can get our knowledge base up to date as well. Okay, that's it for emails from me for the moment. Feel free to keep going with that getting started guide. Get your steps up to date and up and running. And I'll be sending out a couple of emails here and there to make sure that you're on the right path and that you're getting the information that you need. We're so excited to begin this journey. We love the work that you do. I love your work. We'll chat soon. Thanks.